Hey guys, today we're going to do an ab workout. We're going to use a ball as a prop. So let's get started. I have a few springs on just to keep the carriage still. I'm going to place my feet on the wooden platform. The ball is going to go behind my mid, upper back. Scoot your bottom towards the very front of the performer so your shoulders aren't in the way, but if the shoulder rests bother you, you can always take them out. Arms are going to be behind the head. Go to a flat back, inhale, and exhale, lift the head and chest up, scoop abs in, and then slowly lower just to a flat back. Exhale, lift up, hold, and then lower back. Tuck the pelvis under at the top, scooping those abs in. As you lift up, keep contact with that ball, pressing that back into the ball. Try to keep the elbows wide so you're not just pulling the neck. Using the abdominals to lift up. Each time you lift up, suck the belly button in towards the spine. Let's do 10 more. Exhale, lift 9. Slow and control, 8. Drop those ribs down, 7, 6, lift 5, scoop those abs in, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold it at the top, hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, suck the belly in, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to extend those arms out. Keep lifted with the chest. You're going to open the arms out to the side, and then up overhead. Keep the ribs pulled in. Isometrically working those abs. 5 more. Only go as high as you can with the arms without letting the ribs flare. Tucking the pelvis. 2 more. Last one, out to the side, up to the ceiling. Hold it back here. Little pulses in the center. Slow and control. Think about pressing the hands down through the center of your legs. You can always place hands back behind the head. Need neck support. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up here. I'm going to place my arms back behind the head. Go halfway back. You're going to lift that right leg up into tabletop like you're marching. Put it down and then switch. Lift the whole shin up. As you lift the knee up, don't let the heel drop toward your butt. You can always reach the hands out in front. Maybe a little bit higher. Four more. 3, 2. Pull that left leg up in tabletop. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep reaching. 6, 5. Pull those ribs down. 4, 3, 2. Hold it lifted. Hold it. I'm going to place the left hand behind the quad, left quad. Rotate towards that left side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it towards that left. Now pulse a little bit deeper like you're wringing out a towel. Twist deeper to the left. Keep twisting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it towards the left, little pulses, slow, 10, 9, keep that rotation, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you should feel it a lot on that right side, a little bit on the left, 3, 2, hold it for 4, hold it for 3, suck the abs in, 2, 1, and take a little stretch back. Ooh, opening up the chest, stretching out the abs and obliques. All right, let's come back. Arms either behind the head or in front of you. I'm gonna bring that, right leg up into tabletop. And we're just gonna lift and twist to the right. Full rein, right, back to center. You can have that right hand behind the right hamstring for a little support as you twist. Try to get that left shoulder up as you twist. Squeezing that left oblique to rotate. 3 more. 2. Hold it to the right. Now twist a little deeper. So like you're bringing out a towel. Small little twist, deeper to the right. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold it to the right. I'm gonna reach my hands out and little pulses up. You can keep the hands behind if you want. Scoop those abs in. Try to squeeze that left oblique. Tuck the pelvis. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted. Hold it for 5. Hold it for 4. 3. Don't come out of it. 2. Drop that right leg down. Stay lifted with the chest. And just alternate right and left. 2, 3, 4. Keep the shoulders lifted. 5. Keep the knees still. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, get the shoulders up high if you can. 8, 7, pull the abs in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take a stretch. Come on up. I'm going to place the ball off to the side. I'm going to put a single white spring on. I'm going to grab my platform. If you're a little bit newer or your abs aren't as strong or you're just feeling tired, just do a single blue spring. Put the platform up and over the springs. I'm going to come on to my hands. I'm putting my toes in kind of the center of the reformer just so I can get a little bit more range of motion. You're going to lift the knees up, press back into a plank. All you're going to do is bend the knees in slow and press out slow. Try to keep those knees close to the reformer, keeping your bottom at the same level as you bring it in and as you press out. Go very slow. You're not using momentum. Five more here. Take a breather if you need. We have 3 more. Scoop those abs in for 2. Last one. Press all the way up to plank. And we're going to pike it up. Take a breather if you need. If you can still continue, pike those hips up and then back to a plank. If you're taking a breather, just take a breather and then get right back into it. Look at the thighs as you come back up into the plank. Keep those heels lifted. Use the lower abs to lift up and in. Four more. 3. Scoop those abs for 2. Last one. Pulls it up into plank, hold it for 5. Suck the belly in 4, 3, 2. Press out to the plank and hold it. 5, 4. Squeeze your butt. 2, 3, 2, and 1. Come on in. Shake out the wrist for a second. And breathe. This next move, we're going to combine the 2 movements that we just did. So when you're ready, those wrists down. You're going to press back into a plank position. So I'm going to tuck my knees in first and lift the hips up to the ceiling. Press out to a plank. It's kind of almost like a wheelbarrow. Bend it in. Lift the hips up, keeping the carriage still. Press out to a plank. Bend the knees in. Pike those hips up to the ceiling. Back out to a plank. Bend in. Lift it up. Press out to a plank. 2 more in this variation. Press out to the plank. Hold that pike. Now we're going to reverse. Pike those hips up to the ceiling. Bend the knees in. Press the carriage long. Pike the legs up. Bend the knees in, keeping carriage as still as possible. Press out. Pike up. Bend it in. Press out. Pike it up. Bend it in. Press out. 2 more. Pike up. Bend in. Press out. This is a hard series, so take a break whenever you need. Or put on that blue spring instead of the white. Last one. Press out. Hold that plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Whew. Take a little child's pose. Stretch out the shoulders and wrists. All right, we're gonna give the wrists a little breather. Put those elbows down on the platform. I'm gonna hold on to the wooden platform with my fingertips. You're gonna drop your bottom down to like a modified push-up position. Squeeze your butt. Just press the carriage back as far as you can and slowly pull it in, sucking up through those abs. Go slow and pull it in slow. The slower you pull it in, the more control you have with those abdominals. Exhale as you pull in. Keep tucking that pelvis under, scooping those abs in. Always shorten the range of motion. If you can go back as far, that's fine. Do whatever feels good for your body. Or take a breather, 3 more. And sit back for 2. Last one, hold it back as far as you can. Hold it for 5, 4, pull those abs in, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. All right, we have one more thing here, but it's gonna be technically 2 exercises. We're gonna go into a side plank. So I'm gonna keep my knees down actually. I'm gonna put my right forearm down on the platform. Keep those knees stacked and lifted together. This just puts less pressure on my shoulder, doing it on my knees, but you can always actually go into a full plank, side plank if you want. And I'm gonna go down to my knees. Just lift up and hold it. Squeeze through that oblique that's closest to the springs, and just hold it for 5. Squeeze 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to drop the hip down towards that well and lift up. So drop the hip down, the carriage will go out slightly, and then lift up, squeezing that right oblique. Don't let the shoulder go out because you're not doing that. The shoulder's staying still, you're just moving that hip. You can always put that left hand on the platform for a little stability. Press the hip down, and then lift up, scooping up through that right side. It's almost like if you do that snake, but without rotating the upper body. 5 more. You have 4. Drop that hip, scoop up and in. 3, 2. Last one, hold it up there. Now just do little pulses. 10, 9, 8, the carriage again will move. 7, slightly. 6, 5, lift that top hip. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on in. Let's rotate over to the other side. I'm gonna put my left forearm down, stack my knees, you're fully facing sideways. We're gonna hold it up here for a second, squeezing through that left oblique, pressing out of that shoulder. It's on the platform. Hold it for 5, hold it for 4, 3, 2. You're gonna drop the hip, let the carriage go out slightly, and then pull that carriage in towards that stopper. You can put that right hand on the platform if you need a little support. Drop that left hip down as the carriage goes out. Lift it up as it comes in. Keeping the shoulder that's on the platform still. You're just moving at the hips. Almost like a little side bend. The carriage is moving in towards the stopper. You have 5 more. Squeezing through that left oblique as you pull the carriage in. You have 3, 2, hold it up here, little pulses, tiny. 10, 9, go slow, really feel that left oblique lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it and release. Great. So I'm gonna put my platform back on the floor. I'm going to change my springs to a single blue spring. If you want to do a little bit heavier, you can do a blue and a white. But sometimes I feel like if I go a little bit heavier, it works into my hip flexors. So I'm going to scoot my bottom forward. I'm going to bring the straps up and over my knees. So one foot through the strap, other foot through the strap. Scoot your bottom towards the front of the reformer for the shoulder rests. You can always take them out if they're in your way. Bring one leg into tabletop, the other leg, arms behind the head, make sure your back is pressing into the mat. And all I want you to do is bring your knees closer to the chest and then back to tabletop. Keep the shoulders lifted. It's a very small motion, so don't let the legs go out too far. We're just warming up the abdominals. I don't want you to go into the back. You can always grab behind the thighs. You need a little bit extra back support. Now let's crunch the head and chest up. Now we're gonna extend that legs out a little bit further. I don't like to go out too far because it does get into my lower back a little bit. So shorten the range of motion. Five more here. Last one. Hold it in there for 5. Hold it for 3, 2, and relax. Drop the feet. Take a little stretch back. I'm going to keep my left foot on the headrest. I'm going to bring my right leg up into tabletop. We're just going to crunch and lift the shoulders up, bringing that knee in towards the chest, and then back. So stay on that right side. Exhale to lift. Focus on that right oblique as you pull the knee in. Two more here. Last one. Here we're gonna add on. We're gonna lift, rotate to that right knee, then back down to center. Keep pulling that right knee in towards the chest as you rotate that upper body. Go slow. Keep tension in that rope. You don't want slack.
3 more. Exhale to twist. We have 2. Last one, hold it to the right. Little pulses just so that knee for 10. 9. 8, focus on that right oblique. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1.
Drop that foot down. Take a little stretch back if you need. Watch your hair in the springs. Come on back up. Right foot on the headrest. Left leg in tabletop. Crunch the head and chest up. Pulling that left knee in towards your chest. And then back down. Slow and control. Two more here. Now we're going to add on, rotate towards that left knee. Back to center. Lifting that right shoulder, right elbow to the left knee. Keep tension in the ropes. Last one, hold that rotation to the left. Little pulses in with that knee. 10, keep the shoulders lifted. 9, focus on that left side. 8, exhale as you pull the knee in. 7, 6, 5, scoop 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, relax. Whew. I'm gonna roll all the way up. Take my feet out of these straps. I'm gonna put on a single white spring. Take off that boot. I'm gonna place my feet through the shoulder rests. Think about pressing the legs against the shoulder rests. It will help give you a little support. I'm gonna take the straps with my hands. You're gonna tuck the pelvis under, roll back slightly. Now we're gonna bring the arms out to the side and pull it in slow. So you should feel your abdominals as you extend those arms out. Keep those ribs pulled in. The tension is super light because I want you to focus on the abs. You can always go to a single glue if you feel like you're going too fast or you want more of your body. Be more like this. Control it out and then control it forward. Keep that C curve of the spine. Bring those arms forward so they're tall for a second. You can take a little stretch. Roll up through the spine. We're going to tuck the pelvis under again. Roll halfway back. This time the arms are going to go straight up to the ceiling. And then back down. Keep the abs pulled in, ribs pulled down as you lift up. Only go as high as you can with the arms without opening up the chest. Relax the neck and shoulders. Three more here. We have 2. Last one. Then sit all the way up. Hang up those straps. We're going to change the spring load to a single glue and bring those foot bar all the way up. If you want a little bit more support on your back. We're gonna do a blue and a white. We're gonna lay all the way down on our back. And make sure those hooks are hung up. You're gonna put your feet into the straps. So again, I have a single blue. You're gonna feel more abdominals as you lower down because you don't have the spring resistance to pull you back up. As you lower, keep those abs pulled in, back pressing down into the mat. And exhale, lift up. Go slow and controlled. Use lower abs to help lift and initiate the motion. Three more. It's down, abs pulled in. Last one. Bring the legs up. Now we're gonna do circles. Open the legs, circle out and around. Keep those abs still engaged. Back pressing into the mat. Really focus on keeping the core tight and using the abdominals to help lift the legs back to the ceiling. Three more. Two. Last one. Reverse directions with that circle. Lower down, out and around. Stabilize the pelvis. Three more. Two. Last one, bring the legs up to the ceiling. Take a little stretch. Take one foot out, the other. Roll on up. And we are all done. I hope you had a great abdominal workout, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.